guys, it's Sabine from Wonderbene. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, it's great to have you here on my channel. This is my weekly weigh-in video and my only video this week. I've been slacking off, I apologize. I meant to put out a vlog on Monday about the Supernatural Convention weekend and it just never got made. There's a lot of things moving and changing in my life right now and I just didn't have a mind for it, to be honest. But this is my weekly weigh-in, which I will never miss except that one single time a few weeks ago, because it is important to me and it's important to stay accountable to you guys. And so here's my weigh-in for this week, right there. And per usual, we'll have the scale settle in, and it's not been a good week. I'm up 4.2 pounds in total, and let's move on to the other numbers right here, my body measurements. And as you can see, I'm up in ratio with my weight having gone up, 3.25 inches gained this week. So I've gained, and that's that. So as far as what's going on this week, my eating was not on point. I didn't exercise as much as I should have, and above all, I did not sleep enough any night of this week, and I had my period, and it was just a lot of things happening. And the fact that I only have a job until the end of September really got to me this week, even though I tried to be strong and just kind of take it at face value and take it for what it is. But it sucks to be in this situation twice in a row in 1 year's time, to have to look for a new job without it being my fault that I will not have a job by the end of September. So it's been a stressful week this week, and this is one of those things that I guess is normal and will happen during anybody's weight loss journey. And I'm usually fairly good at not falling back into old behavior patterns, even when stress arises or stressful things happen, and to go back to that binge eating behavior. But I did have a break this week. I did binge one evening this week, and I felt horrible afterwards. And if you're part of the Biggest Get Healthy Collab Facebook group, you will know what day that was, because I posted about it and I owned up to it. And I felt horrible. I felt so disgusted at myself that I let it get that far, that I just did it. I guess in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't as bad as it would have been in the past. I didn't eat the whole box of cookies, I didn't eat the whole bag of potato chips, but it was a binge. It was bad. It was eating to compensate for feeling and to compensate for how restless and stressed I felt. So that does happen. And I'm not a superhuman. I'm a human being, and I have my weaknesses and I have my weak moments, and that was one of them. And I'm trying to really find my way back to the go-getter mindset that I have and have had during this journey so far, to really attack my life and make it better and deal with the cards that I've been dealt with the last few weeks. And really, in the grand scheme of things, I have one thing I realized, the one big constant in my life right now are my friends and family. And just the fact that I have friends and family in and of itself is something I am very grateful for. And I wouldn't want anything else to be my constant if I could only have one constant in my life. So there you have it. So clearly I did not make my DietBet goal. I'm up. I'm not up beyond where I started, but I was definitely quite up on my DietBet weigh-in, because I weighed in the evening rather than in the morning. Makes a huge difference in my case. I can have a difference of 4 pounds between morning and evening. I don't know how it is for you guys, but yeah, so I didn't make the DietBet for this month. So my plan is to really buckle down, focus in on weight loss, get back into the workout mindset, and do right by myself, and do right in the way that makes me feel good. And yeah, that's really it for this week. So I've struggled a lot this week, I really have, and I'm looking forward to another week, a better week that I'll make count. And I'll drop some pounds, and I will drop all the water weight that I'm sure I'm holding on, because I've been eating quite sodium rich the last few days, so I'm sure part of it is water weight. So yeah, I will see you guys next week for another weekly weigh-in. And if you're not aware, there is the biggest Get Healthy collab Q1 video release that is happening right now. So if you go into the playlists on my channel, there is a biggest Get Healthy collab playlist. Just subscribe to that or check that out to see the videos that have already been released. It's a release of 16 videos in a row about various subjects to do with weight loss, exercise, and we answer questions such as what would you say to someone who's afraid to go to the gym, what do we do on a daily or weekly basis, and many other subject matters designed and intended to motivate and inspire people. So that being said, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.